Good morning to all of you. This is Windel once again, who keeps saying that I believe in you. I know that you can design the life that you want it to be. This morning I'm so excited with you to discuss about the 8 E's of entrepreneurship. So let's proceed straight away. So the number 1 E is about being efficient, which means this is being competent and productive. So successful entrepreneurs work on forming mental habits that make them problem solvers rather than problem creators. As Andrei Kolodovsky says, which is a serial entrepreneur, true entrepreneurs look for ways to make ideas work, while regular people focus on why they won't work. If entrepreneurs hit an obstacle, they mobilize and seek ways to overcome it. Regular people see it as an excuse to give up. So which means to say, as an entrepreneur or becoming an entrepreneur, they prioritize, they communicate, they schedule their tasks, focus on excellence, and invest on themselves and to another businesses. Okay, so that's how becoming an efficient entrepreneur. In terms of being an effective, that is number 2, effective or effectiveness, having the ability to produce the intended impact. So that's the meaning of effective. So the early worms or the early bird gets the worm, and they are early riser. And what I was reading about this being effective, I was thinking to myself, oh, I have to get up and be an early riser as well in order for me to get the worms. And I'm sure most of the entrepreneurs around the world are doing the same thing, or probably they are doing it in the other way, which they are very comfortable to do it. And they start their day visualizing what they want to achieve and speak affirmations of success over their mindsets. So for example, today I told to myself that I'm going to be successful, my day is going to be productive and successful. And in terms of being effective, most of the entrepreneurs nowadays, they do the journaling, where they usually write or list their goals, their gratitude, and sometimes just write, to simply vent out the frustrations that they are facing during the day. And about effectiveness as well, being an effective means you have to be flexible. So by being flexible enough to change direction greatly increases your chances at success, and it also enhances your own learning growth and education. And the most important part of being an effective is being a visionary. The most effective entrepreneurs dare to dream, take action, and turn their dreams into reality. This visionary quality sets them apart from those who do not dare to dream as big. So dream big, that's the most important thing. Number 3, it's about empathy. Empathy is the ability to detect and understand other people's feelings. It can be improved through training and practice. One example of this is how can managers who lead team members in a company deal with an emergency situation or difficult times at the workplace? Or how can leaders be empathetic in these circumstances? So those are the questions that you and me need to ask in order for us to have that type of E, which is the empathy. The 4th E is about empower or empowerment. Empower means giving the power of executing or giving the authority to someone, or is about creating conditions where employees develop the skills to take initiative and exploit their full potential to create value for a company. So employee empowerment also means sending a message to the employee that he or she has the abilities, the skills, and intelligence to organize the work in such a way as to achieve the objectives set for him or for her. Okay, so number 5 is economical. Economical, this is about giving value or return in relation to the money, time, or effort expended. Or it could be a reasonable or wise in expenditure to ensure that the company will survive. And number 6 is about enterprising. Okay, enterprising in the sense that easily making money or finding opportunities. So that's the meaning of enterprising, or having or showing initiative and resourcefulness. An enterprising person is one who sees opportunity in all areas of life. And to be enterprising is to keep your eyes open and your mind active, especially when you are looking for ways on how to boost the income potential of your company or your business. Number 7, it's endorsement. You know what? When I was doing my research about endorsement, it helps me, to understand well on what type or different types of endorsement that we usually have in our society. So endorsement could be via celebrities, online influencers, and it could be personal. So let's think about Michael Jordan, who has endorsed Nike. So the Jordan brand grew 11% in 2014, making it over 2.7 billion for Nike. And Jordan retired 12 years ago. So let's focus on online influencers. Online influencers, there are two types. It could be a micro influencer or a macro influencer. To be honest, when I was reading this, I'm not really sure that I really know what I am doing during this time, but definitely it has helped me to understand those types of influencers in terms of online. Okay, let's focus on online influencer. Online influencer has a small following and they tend to be more local and niche. So a micro influencer might have somewhere around 10,000 to 90 followers as opposed to hundreds of thousands, which means to say if you haven't hit 100,000 followers yet, you are considered as micro influencer. Let's look about a macro. A macro, as you have probably gathered, are those 9,000 plus follower influencers who are well known at a larger level. So for example, let's go back to Michael Jordan, which he endorsed Nike, and Selena Gomez, who was sipping Coca-Cola on her Instagram back in 2016. So those were the types of online influencers under a macro. In terms of personal endorsement, it's about something that relates to you. For example, if you love what you are doing and you have produced positive results for that, then on the personal level, you can endorse that you've been successful into that venture. Okay, so let's go again. Endorsement, it could be via celebrities, via online influencers, and on personal level. Last but not the least, it's about expertise. So E8, expertise. So expertise is about expert skill or knowledge in a particular field. It's about growing what you know. So for example, you take courses, you read books, you boost your skills, you take on projects, you test and explore new things. And at the same time, on this part, to become an expert, it's about knowing what your clients want. So if you love to deliver online training, you should know your target clients. Who are these people who would like to avail my courses? If you would like to do some online selling as well, what you can do is look and search who would be your ideal clients in terms of a product or services. So that's the 8 E's of entrepreneurship that I could share with you today. And thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the next video. Goodbye, salamat, and paalam po sa inyong lahat.